What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about overall stock market. But before we dive into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading live in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. So before we get started, I want to give you guys weekly expected moves right here on all these products right here. And you can take a screenshot. And if you're on X, you already got an access because I do post all these expected moves right here on my X account. And if you're on there, definitely give me a follow. Now, not only that, I do post my videos, my charts, and also trades like this one that I took this morning right here. I mean, look at the timing, 9:09 a.m. This one went over 130%. It was a massive trade right here on Nvidia. And not to mention this one, I played calls from 175, sold most of it today, and then shorted again Apple stock for a day trade, and then again went back up, reshorted again for a swing trade. So this was a massive, 3 on 3 winning trades on Apple. Now you can get all these information right here, and also if you have anything that you want to ask me right here, and this is going to be the easiest way you can get in touch with me on X. And this is going to be a really quick update video here on stock market. Dow is absolutely flat on the day, Nasdaq same thing, and S&P 500 also flat on the day. Russell 2000 down on the day 0.66%. And here in this groups on top, energy leading the way, communication services, also technology led by Apple. On bottom, consumer cyclical taking a beating led by Tesla, real estate, healthcare, basic materials, and utilities. So kind of a mixed bag here in the market. Nothing big. Everything is just pretty much flat on the day. So on SPY ETF, we got absolutely nothing today. A flat day and just holding the support, weekly support 443 and not really going anywhere and producing this doji indecision candle today, guys. So before that FOMC meeting, SPY not really moving and not giving us any direction right now. So I think 443 gives up. You're going to get a clear direction to the downside, but on the way down, we do have a support right here around 441. This mini uptrend right here that is so far, we got tagged one time and we could be tagging again right here. Actually, the third time right here. Now, with FOMC on Wednesday, yes, we could see a rally. And if this thing actually breaks above 445 right here, white line 20 SMA, you're going to see a quick trip to close that gap on top all the way up to 447.72 and possibly also hitting and tagging this resistant trend line on top, and that is around 451. So we got no decision right now. I mean, it's just chopping in that range right here in the middle, but also holding that support 443. And this is going to be a key level to watch tomorrow, because if that gives up, definitely touching 441. And below that, you're going to see a lot more downside all the way down to 436 and then 430. Only way up to break this white line 20 SMA 445, and then you are going to see this gap on top at least getting filled in the short term, just under 448. On Triple Q, we got a flat day also and not doing much. Again, for the third time, hitting this support trend line right here. We tagged it for the third time today and it's holding right here at 369. Now to the upside, it needs to break not only 372, 373 red line 50 SMA, and only if that happens, you're going to see a quick trip all the way back up to 378, and that will be touching this resistant trend line on top. Now below 369, you're going to see a flush down to 366, 360, and then all the way down here at 355. On Dow Jones ETF, we got a flat day and the same thing at Doji indecision candle and holding support 346. Now, if that gives up, that opens the door to the downside all the way down to 342 to even this gap just under 340. Above 346, it needs to break 347.21, 348.67, and above I would say 350. It's out of the woods, and we could see a lot more upside on DIA, but it's not looking like we're going to see a lot more upside at this point, because if this thing breaks below 346, definitely you're going to see some more downside and possibly this gap getting filled just under 340. On IWM, it's down 0.66%, and a full measured head and shoulder pattern move will take IWM all the way down to 162, and that is a long way down from here, guys. So you want to be careful on IWM. 181 is the neckline support, and also it needs to recapture and reclaim 183 early as tomorrow. If not, you're going to see this gap, at least in the short term, getting filled at 176.24. Now to the upside, and the only way up, breaking above 183, holding that, and also breaking above 185.39, then you're going to see some upside in the short term, 188, and that will be the breakout point to the upside on IWM. It needs to get over 188. On VIX is up 1.52%, and look at this move, guys, almost up to 15 bucks, but getting rejected and coming down, and now it's holding above 14. We're actually holding right at 14, but look at this. Now it's above this red line right here, 5-day moving average right here on VIX, and that is around 1366. So below 14, we got support here on VIX at 1366, and then all the way down here close to $13. Now this thing breaks above 15, and I think at some point you're going to see that as spike on VIX breaking above 15, and soon as VIX breaks above 15, you're going to see this thing going all the way up to not only 1723, possibly back up to 18 at some point if there is more selling, all the way up to 20. So I mean, I said it before in my video that whenever you see VIX down here, guys, you don't want to be going long in this market. You want to wait for a pullback and then maybe buy those dips at a cheaper price, because now you can see why I said that, because this thing bottomed on Friday, or at least in the short term, it bottomed right here. And now it's holding 5-day moving average right here, 1366. And if this thing can break 15, definitely you're going to see 1723 to even $18 on VIX, and that could put a lot more pressure on S&P 500.